How can you make a working schedule with online work roster? You go to work schedules. You can click a date and confirm, or you can open a week. So we already have planned schedules. I will delete a few of them. And I just click confirm. We see several things here. We can go to a day overview or a week overview. The most easy to work with is the week overview. On your left, you have a list of all the persons or users that work in your company. Here you can select the different working areas. We're just gonna work with a few in Antwerp now. Here you see options. These options will make scheduling easier for you. You can show availability of your staff. You can show the standard working hours, which are these, or you can show the day info. And you can show open working hours. Now you just take a person from your left and just, if it's green, you can drop her on the schedule. So you just drop her. You can see her availability and you can give her hours to work for. You will see that the hours underneath her name are counting up. You can easily change the hours by clicking into the gray area and change and enter. Now we're gonna add Christoph, give him hours, and just we're gonna add some by Cindy. Then we take another person. Well, Danny will work in the kitchen. Danny only works on Sunday. And we're gonna give him extra hours. If you want to delete an hour, just take it, drag it to this bin and drop it. If you want to delete an entire line, you can use this red cross. If this schedule returns weekly, you can create a template. Just click on the button Create Template. Give it a name and click Save. If you want to load up a template, just open a new week and load template. You can choose the template by clicking on the green arrow in front of the name. You can see that the template has loaded. You have now our open working time available. These are hours that you can send out to your staff. You just click here. And then they can reply on if they are available. You can send the hours by mail or by text. If you approve the hours, if you put the cross here in the box, you want the staff to come work. They cannot deny the working time. They have to come and be there. When you create a planning, the Dimonas will be created too. I'm just gonna take you through some basic settings that you need to know to have a good schedule. So we're gonna send the working hours. We're gonna approve them because if they are not approved, the Dimonas won't be made. So we're not gonna send them. And you now can see that the boxes have turned green. If you want to know more about the colors, you can always scroll down and look at the information. Next up, the Dimonas will be created. So you're gonna click on Dimona. And you see here that the Dimona for N is created. You can cross the Dimona and you can send them. You can also select them all and send them. You have to do this in advance before your staff comes to work, because when you have a problem, for example, a student like Brenda is over her student hours, you will receive a warning and you know you have to do something. You can also create a Dimona manually with this button. You can change the Dimona with the pencil. It is really important that you send your Dimonas in front of before your staff starts to work. Also, when your staff will clock in, a Dimona will be updated. When they clock out, the Dimona will be updated. If the staff forgets to clock out, the Dimona will not be updated, so you have to do this manually. If a staff member doesn't clock in, the Dimona will be deleted automatically. So it's really important that the staff clocks correctly. And you can see now how we combined the work schedule with the Dimona. So whenever you have a work schedule ready, the Dimonas will be created. You can send them to the Social Security with just this button. When the staff enters, the Dimonas are updated. Other settings that you can use are here. Underneath users, you can use the button settings. For your schedule, it is important to name work areas. You can add work areas or add staff to different work areas. Just tick the box if they cannot work there. If they can work there, you just add this and you click save. If you want to change working hours or standard times, you can do this on this button. When you change the times here, your times will also change on your work schedule. So the standard times are visible here. These are the standard types. You can change them manually here, but you can also change them in the settings. This schedule has not been sent yet, so the Dimonas are not made yet. You can also see the different colors here and read about them here. Also, when you have planned in people, you can see the information here. You have 47 hours of working staff on Tuesday. You can see here for each person how long he works that week. So she has a 25-hour contract and she's only planned in or scheduled 6 hours. This is a bit of the information for your work schedule in combination with your Dimonas.